Good evening, everyone. This is Master Coach A coming in live from Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines with Global Reach. We are a 24/7 coaching hub. We're providing coaching service on demand. And if you're joining us for the first time, we operate as a coaching hub. We are operating 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can come over for your coaching needs, coaching services, and for anything that you need to feel refreshed, recalibrated, and renewed. We're offering coaching services and we're offering our place of love, acceptance, and non-judgment. So we expect you to come over one of these days, and just in case you are within the area, we are operating from Capitolio. This is from Pasig City. We are along Pioneer Road, corner Brixtons and United Streets, and this is just across Bayanihan Center of Unilab. So in case you are within the area, normally the talks run around 30 to 45 minutes, but we're up all night, so definitely you can come over and join us. We are full house again, and we would like to welcome all the people from the Church of Pastor Mans, okay, P-Mans, and we'd like also from Pastor Lloyd, okay, everyone that is from the churches and from the people, for the people who wants to be inside of the church. Nandito ba kayo sa bahay? Inisip nila, gusto ba namin sa church? Gusto nyo ba sa church? Ulitin ko ulit. Everyone from the church and people who wants to get inside the church, welcome to the house. Welcome to the house. Ibig kong sabihin nun, alright? Whether you're inside of the church right now, you're planning to get inside the church, or you're looking for a church, or you are in the season of your life, you are not yet ready to be inside the church, I'd like to welcome you in this place where we provide comfort, we provide a place of refuge, and we provide a place where you can be renewed, you can be recalibrated, and you can be aligned once again with your relationship in God. Specifically, coaching for the soul. Tonight, Thursday, Strengthening Thursday, and you're joining me for a night where I intend to coach you back, okay, to your relationship to yourself, to our Creator, and to the people around you, so you start breathing again. Sino dito pagod ka ngayon? Taas ang kamay. Ako yan. Okay, ako yan. Okay. So kung pagod ka, okay, we're gonna be talking tonight the stop formula, okay? Learning how to stop for everything that you want to end, so you can start progressing in your season, whatever season in life you are right now. So if you are tired, okay, this is a time for you to start thinking what are the things that you need to stop in your life. Okay, if you are also in the season of your life that you want to start something, you want to go from point A to point B, this is also a talk for you. Okay, stop, why stop formula. Okay, how many times you feel so tired but you cannot stop? Connecting, you feel so tired, you feel so stretched. Okay, you feel there's nothing left for you. You have given up everything. And still, you need to continue waking up each day, continue to do what you need to do, continue to fulfill others' expectations of you, but you feel that you are too tired, too stretched, at wala ka nang maibigay. Okay. If you are watching online, okay, and this is the first time we're meeting, I am Coach A, I'm a certified life coach. What are the things that I do? I represent the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, and then we do certification classes here. We offer international certification for those of you who wants to make a difference, monetize your talent, and live the kind of lifestyle that you want through the platform of coaching. Batch 39 is up next this March 2 and 3. Okay, congratulations to Coach Tin and Coach Sean for really making it possible. Coach Tin, congratulations. We're having students from Coach Tin. Okay, our couple coach was toiling actually Region 5 Bicol, but this time they're having the certification. Okay, they're forming this group for Manila. So just in case, kung meron dito sa crowd, meron dito sa guest natin ngayon na gustong magpa-certify to become a certified life coach at change agents, then we're having this coming Monday and Tuesday. Now, if you are a first-timer in the house, pwede mo bang taas ang kamay? First timer, okay, welcome. Okay, so we are coming in live, and you can see from the reflections, nakikita po nila kayo, but we don't pan the camera, so somehow you are protected, but if they can hear your voice, so alam din lang nandito rin kayo. Okay, now one of the things that we offer in this place is a place this place is a place of refuge. One of the things that we offer is for people to find rest. One of the things that we offer is for people to find themselves back, okay, to their original design. One of the things that we offer in this place is for you to be able to pause. Okay, so basically it's a moment for you to stop. Okay, and why stop? Tonight we're talking about the formula of stop. This is the third series of the installment for this month of February. We started, if you're able to catch me on the first series, the first Thursday is what? Actually, that was the second Thursday. Can you remember what we talked about? The power of 7 minutes. Okay? So if you missed that talk, I really encourage you to go and check my YouTube channel. That's Coach A. Okay, I talk about the power of 7 minutes every day of your life. If you do that for the next 21 days, you wake up productive and you wake up empowered to achieve the things that you want to have in your life. Last Thursday, we talk about what? The timer is on. And we talk about what? The force. We talk about the mechanisms of a timer. Have you seen a timer? Okay, we talk about the mechanism of the timer, okay, the force that you allow in your life, okay, your input system, your timing system, and your output system. We talked about that last Thursday. And today, we're ending February with the stop formula. Okay, have you ever wondered why stop? No? Okay, so why? Because for every desires of our hearts, for everything that we want to be manifested, for everything that we want to achieve in our lives, there is a required moment, there's a required time, there's a required season for us to pause, reflect, and manifest. Stop, pause, reflect, take action. Stop, pause, reflect, and make it happen. Nothing happens without us taking a pause. Nothing happens without us stopping from everything that we want. Okay, how many of you here may gusto kang ma-achieve sa buhay? Big enough. Big enough. Bigger than what you can imagine right now. Bigger than what you're experiencing right now. Okay, when was the last time you stopped for it? When was the last time you paused to really think of what you need to make it happen? How many of you here have relationship that needs realignment, need refreshing, need recalibration, need forgiveness, need restoration? Have you stopped? When was the last time you stopped? How many of you here have financial issues? Ayan na, wala na nagtaas ng kamay. Hindi, may pera ako. Kulang lang. Oh. Ang sabi ko, financial issues. It doesn't mean you don't have money. Do you know that many people, the more money you have, the more issues you have? Okay? Mas maraming pera, mas maraming humihingi.
Yes!
Mas maraming dumarating, mas maraming umaasa.
Yes!
Lakas ko siya.
Maraming pera kasi.
Yes, maraming pera. Okay, how many of you here have financial concerns? Financial limitations, financial needs, okay, financial gaps in finances. Okay, when was the last time you stopped and did your budgeting? When was the last time you looked into closing the gap? Come on now. How many of you here wants to learn something? Master something? Have an experience and expertise on something? When was the last time you practiced? All right? How many of you here wants to have a relationship that's working? Forever. Hindi ko sinabi magpapakasal. Agad-agad eh. All right? You want a relation? If you're married, there's something that you want to work on your marriage, to work it like forever. If you're single, you need to prepare, okay? If you're a lady like Esther, no matter how beautiful you are, you need to prepare, right? Okay. When was the last time you stopped and really looked in yourself and say, what do I need to improve? Okay. When was the last time you had something for the last time? When was the last time you had something for the last time? And how many things in your life you want to end? Hello? How many things in your life you want to stop? How many things in your life you want to finally have a new form, a new face, a new beginning that requires stop? That red flag, that red zone, that block and all. How many of you have it, but you're not stopping to finally make it happen? Connecting? Okay, so wala na nagsasalita. Can you just give me a kindad? Ako yung coach. Yan. Ganun lang. Nod na lang. Okay. Okay. Kung ikaw yon, hinga ka lang. Mga 3 times. Ganyan. Kaya yan. Okay, if you're watching, you do this with me. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, it will help you allow the oxygen, okay, to flow once again. Alright. Why stop? Because everything we need to begin, everything we need to achieve in life requires a pause. And the pause or the stop need not be short. Sometimes it can be long. Sometimes it can take days. Sometimes it takes weeks. For many, it takes years. Now, here's the thing. Many of us, when we see the stop, the word stop, what comes to your mind is a total and nothing's happening. Agree, disagree? Agree, disagree?
Agree.
Okay. So give me a picture of your stop earlier. You talk about what? The traffic light.
Yeah.
Okay? And you said, when it stopped, it's a total stop. Am I correct?
Yes.
But have you forgotten, when you talk about the traffic light, it's a stop on your end, but everything else is moving. So it's not a full stop. Hi, Coach Man. You're getting this. Most of the time, you look at things in one perspective, in one angle, in one area, and when you talk about stop, you feel everything is freeze, everything is frozen. But let me just take that picture of yours. When you say stop is a traffic light, it's red here, but it's green in other side. Hey, you're getting that. So your life is not stopping. There are things in your life that you need to pause, but you're not dead. Hey. But many times you like, I don't want to stop on that. What would happen to me? No. You might be stopping in one area of your life, but your life continues. You continue to progress. What else do you have? Stop means what? What's the picture of your stop earlier? The what? The X. Okay, let me ask you. When you see this, what do you do? What do you do? You see, you stop, right? You see, you stop, right? You stop physically, but you continue emotionally, mentally. Come on now. Come on now. You resist stop because you don't have an exact understanding of what is stop. I'm going to give you the formula later on, but I want you to understand what is stop. Stop is not like what you're thinking, that nothing happens, that nothing moves. Stop have its purpose, but it doesn't mean our lives becomes to an end. Are you getting this? Give me another picture. What's stop to you? Rest. Rest. All right. When you get to rest, do you die? Do you see Jesus? Do you see Jesus? Okay. I'm resting and then I wake up. Hi, Jesus, I'm in heaven. You don't. So what does it mean to you when you say rest, stop and rest? What do you have in there?
Recuperate, recharging.
Recharging.
Recuperating.
Is everything on stop? No. There's a movement in it. So when you talk about stop, okay, you take a pause on that particular thing so for you to refocus, to realign your energy, okay, to focus and to put your focus intentionally on something. And I think I'm gonna use what Coach Mike said, the springboard. You just hold on to your springboard so you can take off. Are you connecting? Are you connecting on this? What else is a picture of your stop? Give me. Let's challenge your picture of the stop so you understand what stop is. Many of you have a picture and a notion that when you talk about stop, you talk about negative. Pag Pag sinabi sa'yo, tumigil ka na. Anong ibig sabihin nun? With a capital, umayos ka na. Pero hindi ba pwedeng tumigil ka na kasi gusto kitang tulungan? Kasi pagod ka na? Protection. There you're getting this. So I want you to start, okay? I want you to start looking at stuff from a positive perspective in a renewed spirit that this is something beautiful for you. Because we cannot talk about something that when this is coaching for the soul and it's supposed to breathe life to you. And how can we breathe life? And when you hear the word stop, it's as if death to you. Yes, Pastor? Connecting. Okay, check mark. Okay, if you're watching online and you want to share some thoughts and comments, you might want to put it in there. Coach Rog is here to read your comments. Hello, Coach Faye, if you're watching, if you're online already, I miss you, sister. All right, so are you ready for the formula?
Yes.
Do you have your 3 things that you want to stop? Parang ayaw kasi, di ba? Okay, let's start. Okay, the stop formula have the acronym of STOP. S-T-O-P. Stop. Okay, so very, very, very short, easy to remember. Okay, let's begin. Would you like to guess what is S stands for? Start. Galing. Counterintuitive. Stop kasi to. So start tayo dito. Pwede, pwede. Dito po. What would you think S stands for? Pastor. C. C. Kasi kayo start. C. Isa na lang. Dito sa gitna. Stand. Okay. Study. Wow. Okay. Start. Okay, sabi nyo start. C, stand. Sayang. Libre na sana yung kape. Okay, so stop. Ha? Wala na, tapos na eh. Ano ako? Hindi din eh. Hindi din. Okay. Sa letrang S. S stands for surrender. Surrender to the present by letting go of the past and having faith in the future. Sorry na. Ulitin natin. May rewind agad-agad. Wala pa nga replay, nag-rewind. Okay, surrender to the present by letting go of the past and having faith in the future. Alright, nasulat na ba? Okay, pagkatapos magsulat, angat ulit ang ulo. Okay, surrender. The first thing that we need to do when we want to take a pause and stop is to surrender. Surrender to the present. Surrender to the process. Surrender to what is it today. Surrender to what is your gift of the present. And the very reason why many people cannot surrender to what is present is because you're still holding on for what is done and finished. You continue to hold on to the past. You continue to hold on to your guilt. You continue to hold to what was not working. And you have forgotten that today is what you have. Okay? You cannot surrender to the present. You cannot surrender to the process. You cannot surrender to the changes. You cannot surrender to what is right now in front of you because you are so anxious of what is in the future while you profess your faith. You said you have faith. So why are you anxious about the future? Why do you have all the what if? You're so tired about your work. And you needed to surrender that work to God and you said, what if I don't find another work? You're so tired of that relationship that's making you feel miserable and abused. And you say, what if no one else will love me in the future? And yet you say that the greatest love of all is God. So where's that faith? You're so tired for the things that's not working in your life. But you cannot surrender because you feel that's the only thing that's working in your life. Well, I had an interview with Ed Soriano last time and he asked, what's the hardest, what's the greatest challenge in doing my profession? I said, letting go of what's working. Many times you feel that when it's working, you need to hold on to it. How many of you have that mindset? Hi, Nordeline. How many of you have it? It's working. I'm holding on to it. Right? But what is working to you? What is working to you is comfortable. The mere fact that you're feeling comfortable, you think it's working. But what if God have better plans for you? Wrong relationship is working because you feel the lust and you feel the goodness about it. You feel sweet about it, but it's not what is for you, right? When you fell into temptations, when you do sin, you feel it's like working for you, right? Hello? Yeah. And now you're all quiet. You can't surrender. Most of the time, we struggle with the process. We have forgotten that if we allow things to flow, we receive the greatest breakthroughs and miracles that we've been waiting in our lives. We want to be in control, and yet we pray for miracles. Things are to flow, but we don't want it to flow because it's painful for us to remember that in the past, when we let go, we feel the hurt, right? Yeah. Yes? How many times you let go in the past and you feel the hurt? Yeah. Right? Yes. You remember the hurt. Have you forgotten what you have learned? Come on. Yeah. Have you forgotten that when you lost that wrong relationship and it was painful, you gained the best relationship that you have today? Come on. Come on now. When you lost your job in the past that was making you feel miserable and useless, you've got the best job right now that you can enjoy and use your talent. One more time. You're getting this? Yeah. Why do we struggle with the process? Why do we struggle with what is presented to us? Why do we always resist change? Why? Why? I mean, think about the things that you have right now in your list and you want to stop. Let me ask you, why are you stopping yet? You know you want to stop it. You need to stop it. You must stop it. Am I correct? So why aren't you? Why are you not taking the action? Yes? You are the one who said you need to stop it. You want to stop it. You must stop it, right? You define it. No one else define it. It's you. So why haven't you done it? Because, what do you think is the main reason why? You cannot let go. And when you say letting go, you're holding of what's in there, right? Because everything that you're holding right now is done. You cannot hold on the present because the present is an experience. Come on now. The things that you hold on is done. The present you cannot let go. It's something that you experience now. It is what is done. So think about it. Why would you not let go? Why would you not let go? Look at the things. Look at the things that you need to stop. And maybe it's about time you look into what is it that you're so afraid, you're so scared to let go. What is it that you cannot allow your hands to open and say, it's over? Now, I want you to do this for yourself after this talk, okay? Just to finally let go of the past. I want to encourage you, look into the things that you haven't received a closure. Lahat ng may mga kama pa sa buhay mo. Alam mo yung kama? Okay. Hi, Coach P! Ayan na. Okay? Kaya mo to, Coach P. So, she's so worried. Sabi niya, kaya ko ba yan, MCA? Kaya mo to, Coach. Okay? What are the things in your life na may kama or meron siyang that? Ano yung that? Ha? To be continued by whom? Baka ikaw na lang yung nag-hold on, wala na siya. Why do you hold on? I want you to go back after the talk, okay? After tonight, Create a list of everything that is still open in your life. Still open. And you don't want to let go. And do this, okay? For each of the items, be honest, be sincere. Can you still close it? Can you still do something? Like it isn't in your hands. It is in your control to close it. Is it in your hands to make it happen? Because if yes, then take the action. If no, what would you do? Wala na, ayaw nila. Let go. Let go. Now, if you say, okay, here's the thing, how you test this. Coach, may pwede pa akong gawin. Okay, this is what you do. Kung may pwede ka pang gawin, set a timer of 2 weeks. Make it happen in 2 weeks. Do it in 2 weeks. Now, if you cannot do that in 2 weeks to 1 month, what does it mean? What do? Let go. Because it's no longer in your hands. No longer in your hands. Are you getting this? Okay. So what is S?
Surrender.
Surrender. Surrender. Surrender. Surrender to the present by letting go of the past and having faith in what is to come. So what is T? Action agad. Nag-surrender ka, gumalaw ka. Agad-agad. Come on. Trust? Trust of what? Trust of what? Hmm? Trust of the unknown? Trust yourself? Take steps? Trust the timing. Trust the timing. Why do you have to trust the timing? Take a look at it. There are things in our lives that particular things that you want to stop, it's been there. It doesn't happen overnight, right? It's not you wake up one morning and say, I want this stuff. No. It takes progression. It takes time. It develops over time. It accumulates over time. Am I correct? Until your heart now says, let it stop. It must stop. It should stop. The timing is there. The readiness is there. But you struggle. You wrestle. There's a timing for everything. There is a season for everything. And when you struggle, what happened when you struggle? What happened when you struggle? Pinipilit. What do you experience? How do you feel when you struggle? Come on. Frustrated. What else? Come on. What happened when you struggle? You get stuck. How many of you says, I am stuck? Truth of the matter, that stuck is a myth. You're not stuck. You're struggling. Yes? You're not stuck. Because when you're stuck, you don't even know if you're stuck, right? It's frozen. How do you know? But the mere fact that you're reacting, the mere fact that I feel stuck, you're struggling. You're struggling to move. You're struggling. Okay? Have you ever experienced being in a place, in a situation where it's time to sleep but you don't want to sleep? Di ba? Diba? It dictates that you need to sleep, but you don't want to sleep. So what happened to you? You struggle. You feel hungry, but it's not yet time to eat. And quite the other one. The food is there and you're not hungry. What happened? It's time to take a bath because you're going to work or to school. But you feel, I feel cold, I don't want to take a bath. Always. Lamig. Timing. Everything have a timing. Everything have a season. And if you run away, struggle, and wrestle with the season, with the timing, what happens to our lives? It's like your timing is to study, your time is to build yourself, and you enter into a relationship. What happened to you? Exhausted. Coach Marife, you cannot hold the present at least an experience. Kaya we hold the past. Di ba, Coach? Yeah. Yeah. Think about it. Timing. Everything got a timing, and God said everything have a season. Ecclesiastes, right?
Yes.
But you press on, you struggle. You need to study, you enter into a relationship. You disrupt the process
Yeah.
because it's not your season. It's a time for you to build up your relationship with God. It's time for you to be yourself, right?
Yes.
You just came in from one relationship and you need to build up yourself again from your own brokenness. What would you do? You enter the next relationship available. So what happened next? Matama eh. Hey. Am I connecting? Okay, can you just give me a nod?
Yeah.
Mahirap na magsalita eh. Lumulunok na tayo dito. Right? You just been kicked out of work. You just resigned from work. And without you pondering what happened to your work, you jump into the next work again. Ouch! Sabi ko na nga, I love you, Coach. Kaya mo to, Coach. Okay, Coach Mel. Okay, when I struggle, the more difficult things become. Isn't it? Yeah. Pain in struggle and you become tired, frustrated, and discouraged. Yeah. Sino dito nagkasugat ka na? Nagkaroon ka ng sugat. Wound. Okay, I'll tell you. Nakakita na po kayo ng sugat? Okay. If it's an open wound, a scratch, and then ano pong nangyayari pagka pagaling na po yung sugat? Ano po na yung nangyayari? What happens to the physical wound? I want you to have a picture of that. What happened to the physical wound? Nagda-dry. Nagbablack. Correct. There's the skin that developed, that's color black, right? And it is unsightly. Am I correct?
Yes.
Am I correct? Pangit siya. Anong ginagawa niyo pag nagmamadali kayo? You're getting this. Anong ginagawa? Ngumingiti na yung iba. Ayoko na. Bye, Coach Matt. Mwah. Okay. Anong ginagawa ninyo? Come on. Pinipil off nyo. Masakit? Tinutuloy mo pa rin. Bakit? Anong satisfaction ang nakuha mo sa sakit na yan? Tinanggal mo yung pangit kahit masakit. I like it. You go for the aesthetic. Yes? Ayan. Ay, tama ba? Ang sakit hindi pa magaling. Binakbak mo. Anong nangyari? Dumugo ulit. Tapos maghihintay ka ulit na umitim ulit. Maiinip ka ulit. Tatanggalin mo na naman yung itim. Uulit ka na naman. So yung sana ilang panahon lang na anxiety na tapos na, dinugtungan mo pa. Are you connecting?
Yes.
Okay, yan po ang itsura ng ayaw makinig sa timing. So ilang kamot, ilang galos, at ilan ng pagkutkot ang ginawa nyo sa mga masasakit. Kasi ayaw nyong maniwala sa timing. Letter O na daw. Tigilan ko na ba to? Are you hearing me? Loud and clear.
Crystal.
Okay. Naiintindihan po ba natin ang importansya ng timing ngayon?
Yes.
Okay. And why do you need to trust the timing? Because all of this, God have already prepared for us. We all profess that faith. We always believe that there is a divine being up there who sees us through, right? And your heart knows it's time to pause. It's time to stop. It's time to recalibrate. It's time for ministry. It's time for reflection. It's time. There's a lot of things that your heart tells you. It's time. But you don't want to stop because you're not trusting the timing. And the very reason you're struggling is because you're not trusting. But think about it. Months before this, you're not feeling it, right? Because the timing is not yet there. The timing is not yet right. And you start feeling it, now you start resisting. Kaya ka may problema. Tama, mali? Tamang-tama. Sige. Can you give me another nut para gumalaw lang ng konti yung mga ulo natin? Okay na. Para kunwari alam lang nila nag-stretch lang tayo. Okay. Well, ready to begin? Okay, hindi pa ba tayo nagsisimula? Nagsimula na tayo. Parang kinabahan sila. Letter O. O sige, ano ang letrang O? Sige, dali.
Obedience.
Obedience. Okay na daw. Tapos na, umuwi na tayo. Tatapusin ko to. Pambihira naman kayo. Ano? Observe. Okay. Pastor Mel, ikaw. O. Sa letrang O. Obvious.
Nasasaktan na po eh.
Kayo po dyan. Letrang O. Overcome? Open. Letter S is surrender. Letter T is trust the timing. So ano na tayo ngayon sa O? Ha? Obey? Opt-in. O-P-T-in. Opt-in. Opt-in to do things. Opt-in to dive in. Opt-in to take action. Whatever it is that you need to do. You have to opt-in, hindi opt-out. Okay? Alam niyo yung opt-in? O-P-T-I-N. In. Get into it. Because many times, you surrender, you say, I'm surrender, I'm trusting the timing, but you're just there, observing. You're still on the outside. You're not getting in. How many times you encounter that in your life? That you're taking your sweet time, but I don't believe it's sweet time because you're already feeling the pain and you continue to the feeling of bitterness. So how do you call it sweet time when you're already getting bitter in life? Di coach, ano yan? Bittersweet. Wow. Narinig ko na yan sa coach ko eh. Di naman yung bitter coach, bittersweet. Wow, bittersweet. Yeah. You need to opt in for things to be manifested, for things to be a reality, for things to come into your presence, for things to come in your midst. You need to opt in for it. Not just wanting it, not just looking at it, not just believing on it, not just declaring it, not just professing it. How many of you, how many of us, how many times we declare and say, I want it, I'm in faith, I believe in it, the timing is right, and you're not doing anything? Connecting as if everything will be finished by you just looking around, by you just absorbing, by you just professing the faith, by you just saying, I believe in it, I agree on it, the timing is right, by you just doing the prayer and fasting, but not opting in to do the actions. Okay, at hindi na sila nagsasalita. Hey, take a look at the things that you want to stop in your life. What were the actions? What are the action steps that you should have done? What are the things that you should have opted in? For the longest time, it's been lingering and nothing is happening simply because you're not taking that shot. Yes? Now, when you look at opt-in, okay, what are your considerations? Many people would say resources. Okay? Many people would say the timing is not right. But again, we have already considered it. When you start feeling it, it's there already. Many of you have been praying and fasting and you've been hearing from the Lord. Hindi yan si Lord. Hintayin ko pa si Lord. Narinig mo na nga eh, hindi pa rin si Lord. Sinong narinig mo? Think about it. You pray, right? You fast. Okay, may scripture ka pa. Tapos may narinig ka na. Tapos sasabi mo, hinihintay ko pa rin. Sino hinihintay mo? Sino narinig mo? Sino pa rin hinihintay mo? And then you profess, God never changed His mind. Wow. So, ano hinihintay mo? Are you getting this? Okay. So, I want you to take a look at this. Why is it that you're not taking action? Why is it that you're not opting to dive in? Why? Is it really resources? Is it really lack of skills? Is it really lack of self-esteem or self-belief? What do you think? Hey, ano sa palagay nyo ang dahilan? I would guess. Can I give a wild guess? Yeah. What others will say. What others would think. What others will feel. So therefore, my question is, who holds the remote control of your life? Who makes decisions for you? Who decides for you? Hindi po kayo makakatulog. Are you getting this? Countless of times you know what to do. Countless of times you know what to surrender. Countless of times you know what to stop. Countless of times you know exactly where you are supposed to be. But it's all not there. It's not happening because of all the countless considerations you give to other people. And sad to say, sometimes these people doesn't even care for you. Yeah. Because if these people really care for you, they would set you free and even allow you to make the decisions for you. Hey. Think it. Really. Search your heart. I don't know, yeah. Yeah. Your soul is already crying for that freedom. Because you're not gonna have that feeling that I need to be free from this, I need this to stop. If it's not coming from your inner, it's from you. Nobody dictated that, right? You know, many times, you know, it's a dictate, yung mga sinisimulan mo. Marami nag-uudyok sa'yo, di ba? Uy, simulan mo na yan, gawin mo na. Pero yung stop, ikaw yan. Alam mo, this one have to stop. I need to stop this. Tama ba? O, kanino galing? Sa'yo. Ba't hindi ka gumagalaw? Paano na sila? So, paano ka? Gusto mo akong ngitian? Ngiti lang. Para yan sa'yo. Alright? So, huli na. Ayan na. O, sa letrang P. Ano po ang P? Baka tumama na po kayo. S. T. O. Letrang P. Isa na. Pray lang. Pray lang. Come on. Persevere. Dito sa kaliwa. Put into action. Push mo din. Dito. Sir. Position. Nakaal na to. Position. Ayan. Nice tayo. Kayo po. P. Process.
Second letter.
Ano? Practice. Practice. Practice makes. Practice. Okay, makes it part of you. Practice allows it to grow inside of you. Practice allows it to become a lifestyle. Practice becomes a foundation to you in the long run. You keep practicing, it becomes who you are. You keep practicing, it becomes your principle. You keep practicing, you look into your core values. You keep practicing, you begin to realize things that you have forgotten for the longest time. Practice. These things will not happen overnight. Think about it. How long you have put yourself in imprisonment. You don't get freedom immediately. You decide, yes, you're free, but you walk out in freedom, right? When you surrender to God, when you give life to God, you receive it, but you start walking on it every day of your life, every single day of your life. You learn this, you have to keep practicing this. Because there are areas of your life, multi-layers, multiple areas of your life that needs to be recalibrated, needs to be aligned. needs to be surrendered, needs to put a stop, needs to pause, needs to reflect. There's a lot of it. And if you don't practice, what happens to you? Hello? What happens if you don't practice? You get rusty. Yeah. That's very right. Yeah. Anything that you don't use, you retire. Anything that you don't use, you retire. Even if you stop, it's still there, you retire it. You don't use it, you just retire it. You use it like a white elephant. It's just a white elephant in the room. It's just a decor in your life. And you go back again to the cycle. The stop formula is very simple, but it's not easy. Let me repeat that. The stop formula is simple but never easy. Had it been easy, then all of us would have been living a life of freedom. Had it been easy, then all of us will be walking in victory every day. Had it been easy, then all of us will be achieving exactly the things that we want to achieve in life. Had it been easy, practically, we could have released all the toxins in our life. Had it been easy, we will not be subjected to pain. 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 But let me talk to you about pain as I end. Until you embrace what you always thought is hurting you, you cannot live life to the fullest. You say there's pain, there's no gain if there's no pain. Tama ba? Yes. But I believe on the God we serve took all the pain, so we start living the life that we live today. Good night, everyone. This is Coach A. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.